So John, victory in your first home game as Widnes head coach, how satisfying was that one?
It was very satisfying how we overcome adversity, but the adversity was created by ourselves. In the first half we opened up really brightly, took a lead. We were getting line breaks, but we just demonstrated very little composure, always wanted to push the final pass, and we just let them off the hook time after time, invited them into the game, and their completion rates were very high in the first half, and they've got a very, very good last play kicker in Paul Sykes, and it caused us some problems, but fair dues to our lads, they flipped it at half time, they flipped the completion rates, and we've ended up with a 14-4 second half scoreline, which has ultimately stood us in good stead to come away with the win. So really pleased with the character, but there is lots to work upon.
Yeah, much better in the second half, fewer errors of course. What was a case of saying to them at half time and seems to cutting those errors out?
Well, it's about that, but also about maintaining our defensive commitment and effort, and I thought that was very good as well. They've scored 3 tries. One came from a one-on-one miss, then a chip, but the other 2 were kick contests. So that's obviously something that we're going to have to work very hard on in this week to eliminate that sort of flaw in our game. But also, you've got to acknowledge that Paul Sykes is a very, very good kicker of the ball, as Bailey Gill is, and that was obviously a weapon that they employed extensively and employed to good use.
Yeah, just in terms of standout performances today, Kieran Dixon scored his 3rd in 3 games for Widnes. How valuable has he been since coming in?
It's been very, I think both him and Lewis have been very good, Lewis Roberts, and I think he contributed greatly today. But again, I'm going to take my hat off to Liam Ben. He's played 80 minutes and it was hot out there. It's 30 degrees on the field, and the heat's reflected on an artificial pitch, and it really was very, very warm indeed. But he's done 80 minutes of high quality and high quantity work. But really, again, I'm pleased with the work ethic, and I'm pleased with the fact they bought into the team ethic, but there's lots of the technical aspects that we can improve upon. But defensively, once again, I was happy as well.
Yeah, I remember you saying July could be an important month for us.
Yeah.
Does that victory bode well going into Newcastle next week?
It does, but obviously Newcastle have had a tremendous win on Friday night prior to the Magic weekend. I think 53-14 the Bradford Bulls, and Bradford Bulls ain't a bad team, so we'll have to be on our mettle for next week. But it's certainly a lot easier to correct deficiencies on the back of winning than it is to navel gaze on the back of a defeat.
Brilliant. Nice one, well done today.
Cheers, thank you.